One dog left, and she was grieving for a bit, but seems okay now. Got her a new bed, which I think has helped. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when our other dogs passed, obviously the dogs that were still around would grieve, and it definitely, like, it lasted a variable amount of time. Thank you for the luck on the first run of the year, Rick. Definitely, like, takes, like, weeks to months before they start to feel like themselves again. And it's always hard. That was always like, okay, let's get another dog. That was something that was a little bit different for me. My family's outlook on it was, like, we weren't going to get a different dog. They now have a different dog. His name's Finley. I've sent plenty of pictures to various Discords when I go and babysit Finley. But, it wasn't until, like, all of my childhood pets had passed that they felt comfortable getting a different pet to not have to deal with, like, the grieving. Because that's just rough for both you and the dog. It's grieving. Also, yeah, Rick. You drink hot water. This is a thing that I have told Swift yesterday. She's also aware that Cloud drinks hot water. She's also aware that Sabo drinks hot water, but I still don't think she knows who Sabo is. I saw that going poorly. Shoot, when have I ever called you Swift? I'm not calling her Alu. Oh, you got used to being called Swift. Fair. I mean, it's a very good emote. Okay, what do you like about the area around the SGDQ hotel so much, Swift? $80 for 100? It's not even hard to make your money back on. Maybe that's why stickers are like $2 per. Light Rail to Mall of America, which is pretty high. Top Golf. I didn't go to Mall of America last year. I went in 24. I haven't been to the Top Golf there, but also it's Top Golf. It's in a lot of places. That too, Wreck. Yeah. She's also not the only person that I know that lives in that area. Like, there's a few people who work with, like, World 9 that I know that live in the area. Pretty easy to get a ride from a few people. Other people that drive. In 2024, when I had a job that was paying me well and I hadn't, like, lost that job, I decided to get a rental car, and I'm never doing that again. That was stupid. It absolutely was dope to have a car. I loved having a car at SGDQ24. That was great. Unless I lived in, like, the Midwest again. I say again, like, does Montana count? I don't count it. It's the West. Unless I had reason to drive to one of these events. Meh. Oh, shit. No, not the West Coast. The West, QWERTY. West versus Midwest. Although I have seen people try to, like, say Idaho is on the West Coast, which is really stupid. Where's the coast? Oh, hell yeah, Swift. If you buy a hotel, you should have me manage it, because I need a job, and I've done that before. I would be really good, and I wouldn't embezzle any funds. And that sounds like a very suspicious statement, but it's more a statement of the fact that the last hotel that I was in, I did the books, and I came across the fact that my boss was embezzling funds. And then, as I was putting in my notice, my meeting with the parent company in HR, I told them that, and that was a screaming match. I was asked to not come back. And I was like 2 days into my 2 weeks. And they paid out the 2 weeks. It was dope. Yeah, I'm probably needing to shift my perspective. Unless, like, this job that I applied for and had the interview for a couple of weeks ago, and kind of, like, waiting because of the holidays. Unless something comes through with that, I'm probably going to have to shift to things like hotel work again, which is to mull me over until I'm able to get back into some kind of engineering. Just so I can pay bills. That kind of thing. What kind of work would you do, Swift? I'm guessing the same is that you've worked in hotel management, though. Or maybe that you've embezzled funds? And this is a criminal, like, confession in my Twitch chat. Yeah, cats, no, it is absolutely insane. Got a bit of coast to so many states, yeah. That's a cool emote. What is that? I don't know what that is. I almost want to say Glaceon. I don't think it's a Pokemon, though. The hardware guys retired a couple weeks ago, been there 35 years or something. Oh shit. Is there an opening? It's an OC. That makes a lot more sense than me trying to figure out what the fuck it is. Yeah, no, that makes sense, though. Focus your energy on things that you love. That's where I would like to be, is, like, a job that I enjoy enough that I don't have no energy in the evenings. But I know that that's pretty unreasonable. Yeah. Well, if you're looking for a horrible job that will make you hate all of humanity, get into the hospitality industry and go work at a hotel. You will have very interesting experiences. Dear God, I hate working in hospitality. But I'm very qualified for it. Work in healthcare? Ooh, healthcare would also be a good one to, like, learn to hate humanity. You'd crumble to anyone who has any kind of aggression. Yeah, that is usually what my job is in, like, management, is someone is being yelled at, so I have to go stand in the middle and tell them to fuck off without using the word fuck. It's always fun. Honestly, I never minded, like, the in-person confrontations as much, because most of the time, you're able to, like, de-escalate the situation relatively easily in one of a few ways, using, like, actual methods that are meant for that sort of thing. It was always the ones that were phone calls of people being pissed after the fact. Those were the worst. Because people just want to get on their phone and yell. Like, holy fuck. Holy fuck. Mm. This is just done. Wait, I already read that. Especially where you're at, because some people expect so much from the health system because it's free. Wait, what do you mean, Gats? What do people Why do people expect more when it's free? That is silly to me. Like, if it's free, I would expect less, right? And yeah, Phantom, I'm going to send an update email, because on Tuesday, I have a reminder in my phone for 10 a.m. Pacific to send an email to my contact, because it will have been 3 weeks, and basically the email is going to be a, hey, I haven't heard anything in the past few weeks. It's been the holidays. Very understandable, especially considering I was told that I was the first of 7 interviews that they were going to try to get done before the holidays without promise that they would, right? Like, they weren't scheduled, and I was told that. They were very upfront about it. But it's still been 3 weeks. Like, I still want to know, you know? Where the fuck was my table? Oh, yeah, and, like, that's even hard to be, like, upset about, right? Because how can you not sympathize with someone who's just wanting long-term care for their parents? Like, it's family, in the sense that it's a person that that person clearly cares about. I can, of course, sympathize with that. My dad takes care of his sister who has, started to deteriorate mentally as age has progressed. And watching that is really hard. Yo, wait, hold on, Swift. You're a genius. Put a banana with some duct tape on a wall. Round 2, let's go. Oh, I would love that. That would even be, like, a somewhat artsy move of let's do the same thing a second time. Like, there is an artistry to that. I absolutely see the abstract, oh, the banana represents suffering. You can say that, like, the fact that it's a repeated thing is a symbol against how history always repeats itself. I know you said still life, but that gave me the, like, thought of doing a, you know those, like, time evolution panoramas that people do of, like, here is this exact spot every day, 365 days a year? And, like, they look really fucking pretty, and it shows all the seasons and all that. What if you take that, but for this banana over, like, 3 weeks, as it just gets grosser and grosser? The life of a banana. You do that with potato instead? Yes, but you need to, like... Don't potatoes give off, like, toxic fumes as they get worse? Like, basically I'm just saying be careful. Go right ahead. I don't imagine an individual potato gives off enough for it to be bad. Also, Cody, you have in fact failed me. How do you... What do you have to say for yourself? Thank you for the luck. And thank you for the luck on the Zeldathon run. I will absolutely ping the exclamation point Discord whenever I'm on for Zeldathon. Right now, I'm going to be on the 29th. We're doing the Super Zelda Wheel, which is going to be a lot of people. And then I'll be commentating Wind Waker, commentating Minish Cap, commentating Twilight Princess, commentating Skyward Sword, and then doing my run of Echoes of Wisdom. Yo, Vivi, thank you for the luck. As you're at Guggenheim, there's an art piece that was Trump's tweets embossed in metal. That's cool. Physical art that can't really be copied as in stuff like watercolor, colored pencil. Yeah. Ooh. Mid, what the fuck? Watercolor stuff is always super cool, in my opinion. I didn't know that you crocheted or knit stuff, but I'm not exactly surprised. But if you like the stuff, I would personally recommend avoiding selling stuff that you have an attachment to. Ooh. Did you put that on your birthday Christmas list? Birthdayness list? Birthdamus. Birthdamus Prime. Also, hi, Momo. I didn't say hi to Momo. Mo, hi. You can say, what the fuck, why didn't I say hi earlier? Oh. What the fuck, why didn't I say hi earlier? I was busy, I don't remember what. Yeah, everybody say happy day after your birthday to Momo. It's the day after Momo's birthday. What the hell was that bed placement? I'm just gonna keep. Oh no, I've lost like 3 frames. Oh no, Swift, this can only be remedied by typing the exact message that you just typed, where you remedied the situation. Good job. Feel a day older than yesterday? Fuck yeah. Glenn, I read that as, like, a question at first. Where you were like, is that how days work, Momo? Is that actually how days work? It's like... Yes! Yes, it is. Also, hey, Nux. I love getting bad Link RNG. Link, get off of the ceiling! Link a spider? You know, we were talking in the Echoes of Wisdom Discord earlier, because I was showing off some strats that I've been practicing on, like, just giving tech and, like, asking for some feedback on what people's had on things, seeing what we can come up with, and that last part didn't really work out the way that I wanted to, because the answers that I got were like, oh yeah, this is the best way to do this that I've seen before, and like, I guess that's a good thing to hear, but also I'm like, this kind of sucks. But, when we were talking about some strats for, not this Link fight, but the one in Gerudo, we kind of just all came to the conclusion that, yeah, the strat that I'll do later, it kind of confirms that this is, in fact, the dumbest iteration of Link. Only own, like, 6 pairs of pants. I own, like, 5 pairs of jeans alone, Sandy.
Why did you do that? Why the hell would you do that? Why? Why did you do that? Why the hell would you do that? Why? Why did you do that? Why?
Howdy y'all never fear brothers, Shaggy is back gang CMDRGL wave CMDRGL bongo.
Igna Chad, hey Gavin. Shaggy, thank you for the tier 1 for 8 months. Welcome back. How are you doing, dude? How has everything been? What have you been up to? I hope you've had a good holiday. I appreciate the support. And yo, Sam, thank you for the GL on the runs. How are you doing today? I hope that you are also doing well. Why would you sub to Gloves? What the fuck? How did I... Yeah, no one really calls me Glubs, Bland. Except apparently Monk says that. And Lana does. Lana Ruse, the person who she's nice person. She hosted for my AGDQ 25 run. She says Glubs. How was hiking in the mountains? That sounds like it would have been cold this time of year. Basically anywhere. That RNG. Oh, 7 Herm. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for the GL on the runs, travel, and Zeldathon. I will see you in just a few days, dude. Also, hey, Orion, thank you for the good luck. Oh, hell yeah, Shaggy. How's Ned doing? Boy, Asher. Can you ban Asher? You are not a moderator here, so the answer to your question is no. Rum be good with Dr. Pepper. Maybe. Like, rum and Coke is alright, in my opinion. I don't know how much better it would be.
Hey, listen!
Oh, hell yeah, this is the person that we can actually ask this question. Johan, thank you for the raid. Johan, what do you think about... how do you feel about the idea of, like, rum and Dr. Pepper? Do you think that that would be good? Johan just did an 11-hour speedrun. Everybody go follow Johan. He's a cool dude, and I'll get to see him in, like, a week. And he's gonna be fantastic to hang out with, as always, I think. Johan, you're going to AGDQ, right? Yes. Yes, I'm like 90% sure you are.
Yeah.
What was this 11.5-hour spoon? Actually, wait. I think I saw this morning. I was lurking while I was doing, like, cleaning, because I'm cleaning and packing and flying tomorrow. It was Mario Kart World, all tracks connected, something like that. All tracks plus connecting routes. I see. Also, I'm glad to hear that Ned's doing well, too. I've been alright, for sure. Had holidays. Yo, have a wonderful night, Waddle. We always appreciate the good vibes that you bring. Have a wonderful night, get good sleeps. Hopefully we catch you around, and I see you when I'm back. And hey, enjoy the multiple days of Zelda that there's going to be for Zeldathon. And on GEQ. Like, there's going to be at least a few Zelda runs. I'm commentating one of them. That's gonna be fun. I've still not watched a full HD All Dungeons run, but that's okay. It's similar enough. And I'm partially going to be there to ooh and ah. Oh, I have, like, a message from Jim from a while ago that just details the points that he's, like, going to need focus, and that will absolutely be time for explanation from one of our end. Which, I imagine for technical stuff, you'll probably just want to defer. He told you 2 places. Yeah, Boko pushing, and I don't remember the other one. I believe it was those 2, and then added on, over there. Early Snow Peak, yeah. Boko pushing, early Snow Peak, and then added on, PGS. I'll also need to, like, familiarize myself with the route order. Like the dungeon order. But I believe it's Forest Temple, Lake Bed, Arbiters... Sorry, Forest Temple, Lake Bed, Snow Peak, Arbiters. City Palace. Or sorry, Goron Mines is somewhere. Where the fuck is... Where is Goron Mines? Yeah, it's Tot late, last, and GM late. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ow! Fuck you. That's interesting, Shaggy. You have raw milk? Is that what you're saying? Come on, game. Any day now. This is impressive. This is actually really impressive how bad this is. I'm glad that you enjoyed milk, Shaggy. Man, I wish that I were splitting there. And not in, like, 40 seconds. Fuck. Why the hell do Germans literally call a sign a shield? I have no clue. I have no clue. They just kind of do. What's up, Freshtail? How are you doing today? Hope you're doing fantastic. Wait, there's my shield. Alright, well that was absolutely the worst segment so far. And hopefully the worst segment of the rest of the run. What the fuck? Okay. Get the luck. Those are better reheated than they were day of. What are the leftovers of? Yeah, I mean, okay, so the trick that I do that is making the runs bad is just menu storage, which, like, is what enables run warping, right? My understanding of the trick currently, which admittedly we need better tools to, like, get proper frame data, is it is a 2-frame trick where lag dictates where the frame window is. Sometimes it's possible on frame 23, sometimes it's possible on frame 24, sometimes it's possible on frame 25, and I've seen cases where it's, supposedly, assuming my math was right, not possible on frame 24. So it's a trick where the frame data moves based on lag, and that is always gross. Yeah, it is pretty scuffed. Specifically, the storage part is scuffed. Like, the actual rung warping is perfectly fine, unless you're doing a random rung warp. But, like, you do those intentionally. We have plenty of ways to not do random rung warps. But also, this run would get even easier if it weren't, low frame window, or, like, it's not bufferable. Come on, I'm, like, slightly... Yep. That's not gonna work at all. This thing's name is Vocavore. I don't know what Vocavore is supposed to be. Let's see what Zelda Dungeon calls them. They are... Doesn't seem to say. It just says large aquatic monster. Yo, JFab. This is a very comfy game. Yeah, Vocal Vor. I can't find anything that this is supposed to be. Huh. Oh, but there's the name Tekop again. It does refer to the carapace as fuchsia, specifically. That is a fuchsia carapace. Do not get it twisted. So I guess look up sea creatures with fuchsia carapaces. Is the plural of carapace carapaces? Hippo Jiha is a great one. We have a few emotes that you made in here. Fuchsia carapace. That just gave me the Wikipedia entry for fuchsia. Like the plant. Apparently fuchsia is named for Leonard Fuchs. Which, that makes sense, but also what? Does Koga know about this? I have no clue. Sorry, I was answering a DM. TV Tropes mentions it resembles both a shrimp and an anomalocaris. I can't pronounce that word. I'm not good at pronouncing words that sound like they might be rocks. I'm sorry. Anomalocaris. Anomalocaris. I'm saying anomalocaris. Is an apex predator in the Cambrian? Yo, we got Unk status! Fucking old boy. You just name a color after yourself? Apparently. Why does it need to be, like, there? That's really weird. How would you name a new plant if you found one? Well, considering the strat that I found in this game is called Stratty McStratface, I'll let you guess what I would name a plant. I guess I did also name spawn jumping, but still. Weird-ass plant, that's not bad. Impa had a diary. Alright, well that was scuffed, but that actually worked just fine. Bro, it hasn't spawned yet. It was going to work. What the fuck? Is Zelda not in reality? Zelda is in reality. Interesting. Fuck's sake, the lag. It's like the lag of that fire on the right sconce coming on screen. That's what I assume it is. Alright, this can mess up timing on things. Just gonna make that happen. That is a water bomb. Now I need to know that the water bomb is in the wrong place for the rest of this. Nice. Ow. Dude. You're gonna hit. How are you alive? No, actually, wait, this is taking more hits than it should. What the fuck? Enjoy eating noms, Shaggy. Oh, good to see you again. You have a good one. Okay, this is not a good run. Not unrecoverable, it's just not a good run. Yo, Moo Kitten. Thank you for luck. How are you doing? You're doing well today, Moo Kitten. Sorry, I'm dealing with things, logistics for the events that I will be doing. Yep, I'm dying tomorrow. Elf, that's what's happening. Yep. It's really coincidental that the minimap works. Ow. Oh my god, is that my lovely lovey? Hello, how are you doing? My sweetest lovely lovey. I hope that you are doing fantastic today. Parents are coming over tomorrow? That's spooky. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully the cleaning goes well. Well, maybe seeing the parents is a good thing. I'm sorry about the having to clean in a frenzy. At the very least. Well, I guess I'm the one setting this thing down. Nope. I'll just get hit by that. Yeah, that's... Oh, but I'm on a cycle. Right, that's why I don't care to do that. That makes a lot of sense. I have to wait anyways. Although, maybe I was a little bit earlier in the cycle. Like, maybe that was still fine. I'm on a ledge. I don't know what being on the ledge does. Other than it puts me up. Good though you needed an excuse to deep clean. Hell yeah. Well, you're gonna have a spotless apartment, and I hope that you have a wonderful time with your parents tomorrow. What are they coming over for? Is it just like, did you go to see them for the holidays, or is this you doing that? That is not a bomb. That is not at all a bomb. Phantom, it's things like that why I got like a 10-pound bag of rice, because I think it was like $9 compared to similar like $7 for 5 pounds. I was like, cool. I'm getting the one that's $2 more for twice the amount. Hell yeah, Nick. How are you doing? Thank you for the luck. Hope everything's going well for you. Yeah. I will gladly take that time lost to deal with this stupid fucking piece. I'm an idiot. Still sucking the boonies. How have the boonies been? How has it been looking at the stars? Oh, there are a fuck ton of mosquitoes. That's annoying. Actually, I'm usually fine with mosquitoes, at least historically, because my brothers both get eaten alive by mosquitoes, and they tend to not care about me, because they're, like, really fans of my brothers. 44.3% of the way to getting monologue banned. That man better watch out. Well, hopefully you can just chill, Nick. Hopefully you've been able to just chill. How long are you there for? Thank you for the luck fawning my Zelda, Nimbus. I will absolutely carry this with a badge of honor. How has it been watching and playing Outer Wilds a gazillion times? Neat. I'm happy for you. Yeah. Fair enough, Phantom. I was similarly told to play it, like, a few years ago now. I still know nothing about the game because people are very, very careful with spoilers. I know that I'm saving at least most of the time. That was a 7-5x kill. I don't remember exactly what the time was. Eight 5x. Whatever is like, yeah, it'd be 8 5x. That is true, Phantom. Oh, what was bad? Oh, yeah, like, there was actually a fair bit of stuff that was bad. Never mind. That's very fair, Phantom. I'm similar in that way. Like, I don't exactly like not knowing things about a game, and I don't particularly mind spoilers, but I also very much so hear about this specific game that, no, I don't want to know anything. Like, okay. I guess I don't want to know anything. Yes, I do, Link Gaunt. I am aware of this concept. Outer Wilds does that, but uses knowledge for that instead.
Why? Why did you do that? Why the hell would you do that, Go? Why? Why did you do that? Why the hell would you do that? Why? Why did you do that? Why?
GL Random 239 bless.
Yo, is that Sienna? Hello, hello, Sienna. Thank you for the Prime Gaming. For 6 months, I appreciate the support, and I appreciate you. How are you doing, Sienna? How is everything today? Hope that you're having a fantastic day. Recovering from respiratory crap. I hope the recovery is swift. Because you deserve that. You're a nice person. And only not nice people deserve for things like that to take a while. Yeah, I should have. Can I really not target through the wall? No, it just really wants to not target this thing. The issue with a lot of them is you need to go unspoiled. That makes sense. Have you played Outer Wilds, Vivi? How have the runs been today? That is the first time that I've seen green on that screen today. Was that last segment? Will you just drown? Because stuff like that keeps happening. Where I'm just like, please, drown already. And then they don't drown, even though I said please. Like, what's wrong with them? They should absolutely drown because I said please. That's how please and thank you works, right? Hey, Coco. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the luck. How have the past few days been for you? I hope that whatever it is that's been going on is going well. Hey. Dude, get over here! Holy three holies, Batman! Oh yeah, my day's going just fine. Things like that just keep happening, which is, like, minorly annoying. It's hard to not just laugh at yourself sometimes, you know? Glad to hear you're doing alright. That is a sign. And not in a metaphorical sense, it is just literally a sign. I put a sign down. Oh my... And that's a metaphorical sign that I need to stop playing. We're talking about Outer Wilds in a non-spoiler sense, because I've never played Outer Wilds. Target the correct thing, please. Oh yeah, no, I got this. Don't worry. I'm unspoiled on Outer Wilds. That was just RNG being mean. Am I gonna have enough energy to do the fast fight on Mogriff? I don't know. I don't know how much energy I'm going to get from these. There should be 4 that are there. Yeah, that's not going to give me full energy. Fudge. Hecking heck. Well, I guess I also get energy from this. And then equip this thing. Then bam bam. Hell yeah. Yeah, well, it's definitely, like, falling apart a little bit. It's just this segment is kind of rough. And I lost 33 seconds in my PB. I don't think that I've lost nearly that. Like, I should be fine. If you can burn marshmallows in Outer Wilds, that's gotta be the key to a puzzle. Hold on. I'm gonna, like, theorycraft what insane puzzle would need, like, you to burn a marshmallow. Okay, so if you burn a marshmallow and, like, let the scent linger, it would draw in, like, a space dragon. The space dragon will, like, getting its scale helps you build a thing. I could try to grab those. I'm not going to. Interesting. Ow. Yeah. 720 out of an 840. I actually might be losing time. I think I'm not behind, but I think I'm losing time. Noted. This is fine, I think. I mean, even if I'm not ahead, I'm, like, still possible. It's still possible for me to PB. It would be an interesting thing to compare to where, like, Enter Jabul is 45 seconds. Hyrule... Oh, pardon me. Hyrule is, like, 30. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah. Let's see how the actual hard part of the run goes, because that's coming up. I believe. Record is absolutely gone. But That is okay. If I PB this run and it's not record, I will do another and try to get record. Lamb. That is the statement I'm making right now. Hey, Bloobs, thank you for the GL. How are you doing today? I hope that today is treating you fantastic. And Glenn, I'm sorry about your clothes. Oh, Glenn, I've been meaning to actually message you. I put my controller in my bag. Make sure that you still have your controller with you, because if you just fucking hate my controller, then, yeah. Don't stay up too late. Oh, I'm West Coast, Coco. This run will finish in an hour, a little bit under an hour. Then 2.5 hours from then is like 11:30. You like the bell of the ball today? Hell yeah, love to hear it. No worries, Coco. It's something like 80% of the US lives on the east side of the Mississippi, right? Like, it's a fair assumption to say that I don't live on the West Coast. Alright, this is going to be interesting because I just fucked up. I'm just gonna do this now, so that I don't void. You will, cool. Use a modded Procon, you're so used to it that you can't use others. What do you have modded about it? Oh, this is bad. Hold on. You... There. Okay. Dude, I so know what you mean, Coco. That's just RNG. I like so know what you mean about that. I'm not as, like, very on top of it as I used to be. Back when I was into fighting games, I would clean my controller on a weekly basis. Now I clean my controller, like, monthly. Yo, Mr. Miguel. Thank you for the luck. How are you doing, dude? Are you feeling ready for your run? But yeah, what do you have modded about it? The only, like, mods that I have are, split D-pad. I have a split D-pad on my Switch Pro controller and on my GameCube controller. You play competitive Smash. Nice. Oh, do you play, like, Melee? Is that what you mean by competitive Smash? Is this not going to work? Why did that not work? Oh, but you use a GameCube. Wait, I think that's common in Smash. Sorry, I've never really been a Smash fighting game guy. I played Tekken when I played. But you can use your Switch Procon on a GameCube. Wait, that's cool. How dare I not be a Smash guy? Is that a bad thing? I'm sorry, Sienna. I'm sure there will be with time, Miguel. I'm absolutely sure that there will be. Just give it a little bit of time. I don't fuck around with that freezer. Go up, thank you. Cloud. How was Bot K? Oh, I see, Sienna. Yeah, I'm one of the dirty Tekken players. Dude, I hate this trick. Apparently all I had to say was I hated it. Tekken players were just 40. I mean, I played it in college, so my experience largely was other college-aged kids. To be fair, Tekken is just complicated. Oh, come on! I swear, okay. Ride the thing. I'm seeing why TGH doesn't do what I was like, this is weird that he doesn't do this. It's pretty easy. Yeah, I think it's because when you first load in the area, there's lag. As things are loading. Like, that just makes sense. I have, without fail, fallen trying to do that. Like, in runs. But then when I practice it, it's fine. And I can only really blame lag for that. Who do you play, Coco? What a lot of people did your freshman year, flash forward, and now you basically run the team. But that's good. That's like, hell yeah, extracurriculars. Have fun, make friends, you know? What gender is a doorbell? Whatever gender it feels like being. Young Link and Daisy. Interesting. I don't know shit about Ultimate. What's technical about Daisy? I'm glad that Bakke was fun. Float? Oh. Yeah, float. I'm assuming being super floaty, so gonna have a lot of air and ground shit. Very versatile. Why do I always have an instinct to walk away? If I like doing 100% plus in one combo. Yo, that's sick. I'm guessing 100% plus for like how it would translate to Smash would be like a touch of death. Effectively. Yeah, you can absolutely post links in here. My rule with links is that I don't want to have a rule on links. So basically, people are free to post what they want until I have to take that away if someone posts something fucked up. Fuck, marry, kill, marinara, pesto, Alfredo. Marry Alfredo, fuck marinara, probably kill pesto. That is a statue. I will never need that echo again in this run. It's fantastic that I just put it up the front of my echo then. Dude. That strat is so fucky because there's no, like, snapping your cardinal or ordinals this game. What the fuck? Jump, please. Any day now. Thank you. Example combo. I will be able to look when I have a moment, which will be... There will be a cutscene coming up. Not a long one. I just hit save link as, not copy link. Fuck. Also, I lied about the statue thing. I forgot that I use it in this room. How did that miss? You gotta be fucking kidding me with that. Okay. Tap up there. Pause at the beginning. Like, no good sauces that start with F. I'm gonna be real, the thing that came to mind was fettuccine, which is not at all... Fettuccine is not it is not a sauce. French dressing counts as a sauce? Sure. Also, don't worry about yapping about things that you're passionate about, Coco. It's like, one of the greatest things is just someone in chat being like, yo, here's a thing that I really like, and then I get to listen to it because I'm streaming and they feel like sharing. That not connecting is kind of fucky. How did that still not... You know what, I'm not questioning it, it still somehow worked before I got to the other spot. It's not even time loss. That's real, right? Peace. I'm gonna really need you to work with me here. Okay. Now I can watch this clip. It's a 9-second clip. Ooh. Wait, that's so saucy. Wait, that's so saucy. I love that. That looks sick as hell. Hell yeah. Good morrow, fair Brandino. How art thou on this finest of days? Thou art eepy. How to make it one word, just use weird German. Pizza sauce is one word, it just means fries sauce in Dutch. Yeah, just use, you just call Dutch weird German. I mean, you're not really wrong. That wasn't a great Farron, but it wasn't bad either. I was kind of just autopiloting, I feel like. Dutch is Timu German, I see. Oh, right, fucking life story. We have multiple more minutes. Very evil. Null pointer. Damn! What do you mean I have another null pointer error? It's been way too long since I actually had, like, some project that was programming-based. I mean, I guess I'm literally also using my bot that I started and have basically just made it spit out commands, and that's about it. That I could just resurface a lot of my channel point stuff and get it to functionally work with OBS like I was planning. Do I like having them? Null pointers? No. Can you say there was a reason that Elgato crashes in OBS? The asterisk. So, my Elgato HD60S caused crashing on a specific version of OBS. The solution that I had that fixed it was down patching OBS. The problem wasn't anything while I was actually streaming, it was specifically when closing OBS. Happened in every version of OBS you used. And wait, does that sound exactly like your problem then? I'm done. I just took damage. I think it was a memory problem. So, I don't know. I can't, like, say anything specific because it's not like I don't deal with the problem anymore. But the reason that I don't deal with the problem anymore, the Elgato is in my, closet. But I also just use an internal card, and I use AverMedia now. On handle that isn't being released. Interesting. Absolutely, I blame Elgato. I fucking hate Elgato customer support. Elgato customer support was, like, some of the least useful customer service I've ever had the displeasure of attempting to contact. Yeah, do you have an S or an S plus? I had an S. Those are different devices. Alright, that doesn't crash OBS. 3DS capture cards. How did I know you were going to say that? How long ago did the issues start happening, Brandino? If I want to say the thing that I used to resolve the issue was like OBS version 29. I want to say is what I did. Been years at this point. Yeah, mine was definitely years ago. Are you fucking... I think 29 craft for you when you had an Elgato card. What kind of card do you have currently? Do you have a Black Magic? AverMedia Live Gamer 4K, the PCI 4 card. Yeah, I have the... It's like a Live Gamer HD2. Something like that. HD Pro Gamer, whatever the fuck. I don't remember the name of the device. Hey, Cozy. Thank you for looking. Metamina right back at you. How are you doing today? You're having a fantastic day. What's been going on in the life of Cozy lately? That is a keys. I do not need that keys. Okay, I have just created a pain simulator. Alright, time for the worst fight in the game. Who's ready for the worst fight in the game? EJ125 is online. Okay, I need to be careful. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ooh, I'm nearly dead. Wait. Target the right thing, please. Okay. That fight is so fucking awful. Oh, that fight is just, like, by far the worst fight in the game. That is an elephant statue. Yo, have a good night, Coco. Thank you for the luck on the rest of the run. Good to talk to you. Hopefully you have a wonderful rest of your night. Hopefully we catch you around again sometime soon. I say as though I'm not about to just leave for 2 weeks. I'm gonna have to go YOLO with 1 HP for the rest of this dungeon, which is fine, but... Not mean for that to go there. You. Oh no, the Ignazol! No! How did that happen? Did he walk off the edge? The goat is washed, literally. How hot and cold do I think the fan is? To flash freeze? Zelda shouldn't be alive. I'm just gonna say Zelda shouldn't be alive. Okay. Nice. Okay. 20. I don't remember the length of this cutscene, but 2 minutes 20 seconds doesn't sound right. Cloud, or anyone who's watched Zeldathon at all so far, did Jiggy shave? I'm not crazy, right? G didn't used to be clean-shaven, right? The thing on my right monitor is Zeldathon right now. Did not think I was going to say shave. What do you think I was going to say? He did? Okay. I like how literally all of us are doing one more run before Zeldathon today, including Glan, who doesn't leave tomorrow. He's just like, fuck it, I'm not doing it tomorrow. Okay, so this is over 2 minutes. Neat. I don't know how long things are in this game. Except for some very specific things on Null. Yeah, I'm losing time, but not behind. Alright. PB is possible. Will it happen? I hope so. I want a PB. I haven't PB'd in 2 days. I'm facing withdrawal. I've had Zeldathon on the side. I wasn't watching too much, but I was there when Plinkett was dressed as a Fuecoco, which was interesting. Although I think that was an interesting segment idea. It was a final boss rush gauntlet of different, like, Zelda games. Beat one final boss, move on to the next, see how many you can do in the time. I thought that was neat. Many are asking if I'll bust out the cat girl fit. Cloud, you saw my DM with how tightly packed my luggage is. Do you think that I'll have the ability to bust out a cat girl outfit? Unfortunately, the answer will be no. Well, I guess we could just do the makeup. We don't need to do... I can put the ears on. That wouldn't even be that much. Can I ask who is many people? The streets at Requiem of Spirit. B bitch. Okay, fair enough. I could see that not working. I would just feel bad if it didn't work. It didn't work. I feel bad. Why did I do any of those things? Well, I was trying to skip a cutscene is what's happening, but Good RNG. Nice. Okay. Okay, my good RNG couldn't stay the entire time. Well, I mean, it literally could, but... Alright, fight over. 409 kill, I've definitely gotten faster kills than that. We agreed in the Echoes of Wisdom Discord earlier that this is the dumbest incarnation of Link. He's trying his best. He's trying. You gotta let him try. Alright, guys, go in there faster, please. I'd appreciate if you went in there faster. Come on. No, I'm behind. No, I should reset. We could make Gymnast a cat girl. Finally make him the Italian cat boy. I'll see if I can... I'll put them in my luggage. I'll see if I can get him to do it. Please fight things in the room that I'm actually in. I took so much damage because the Lizalfos was trying to fight the other things. Oh, this might gold. I actually think this might gold. Neato. I don't know by how. I don't know by how much. I'm not entirely certain it can. Yeah, this is cooler. Yay! I like lowering my sum of best. The sum of best is nearly a 216. Hell yeah. This is actually the first time that I've run a category of this kind of length. I've never run anything that wasn't, like, close to 3 hours or longer, or, like, under 2 hours. I've never run anything in the 2.5 hour range. I kind of like this length. It's, like, a very comfortable length. I kind of knew it would be, but, like, now I have confirmation of that. Link. You actually just missed. Solid null 1. Welcome back, Shaggy. Nice. I believe tacos were good. Hell yeah. Nice. Touch those, dodge that. Over your Link. Cute. Okay, that is gold. Nice. Is it? It's a small one. Cool. GG. I think that I've done a decent job of getting on my time under the estimate that I was given for Zeldathon of a 2-hour and 30-minute run. If I lose 9 minutes, that would be impressive. But the thing about Zeldathon, for my run, is that I have to end at midnight. So I have to figure out how to add in the time, which is great. Really not. Figure it out. But hey, actually this category is, like, very quickly become my favorite category in this fucking game. Like, this category is so fun. I love this category. Do the cat quest for filler. Honestly, we're gonna do I don't know what. We're gonna fill stuff in, do random quests. We'll probably get a cat suit, because it's a cat suit. I would have to get the meat for that. But also I can just warp to Southern and go get the meat. But yeah, nice PB. We're gonna try for another. We're gonna try for the double. Let me go and spam the Echoes of Wisdom speedrunning Discord with yet another PB. I didn't get to do it yesterday. I was facing withdrawal from posting in the Personal Bests channel, aka Glover's Posts His Runs, as Glenn referred to it. Let me post this real quick. Oop. Oop. Alright, I have posted in Glover's Posts His Runs, and now I'm posting on Blue Sky. Actually, let me just start playing this. I'm also going to take a quick break. I will do another one. I'm going to mute my mic, and I'll post the Blue Sky post, but you guys can look at pain.mp4 and my mp4 tuber, and I'm going to mute my mic.